Okay, so we're finally reaching the last stretch of the race, onto the Great Bridge. Okay, folks, this is it. Win or lose, there's no turning back now. The final area is upon us. All that's left now is the Ishtar Temple at the finish line. Are you ready, racers? I'm getting nervous again. All we can do now is watch over everyone from the home stretch. For this area, each team will be leaving the starting line based on how quickly they completed the rest of the race. This will, of course, give some teams an advantage over others, but there's still no way to say for sure how things will play out. And unlike some other areas, this one is a simple straightaway with a single bridge, so each and every team has a shot at victory. Got that, everyone? Now that you made this far, you're all bona fide cannonball racers. There'll be no retiring and no giving up. So give your engines all the magical energy you've got, keep your wheels spinning, and make sure you leave all your marks on this land. Woo! Alright then, without further ado, let the final area of the Ishtar Cannonball Run begin! Come on, teammate Alter. Our tires have lost some of the traction by this point, but we're still on top for the moment. Once we make it to the bridge, none shall be able to pass us. How fare the other teams, Drama Queen? They remain close behind us. I suppose we should expect no less from our rivals who have kept pace with us this whole time. Whatever happens, do not take your foot off the accelerator. Is that clear, Trenchcoat? The tires may have worn down, but the smallest vibration now may cause us to skid around a bit, but Red Venus's engine is still going strong. As its drivers, we cannot afford to hesitate even if for a moment. If we should slip off the bridge, so be it. Of course, though I am loath to admit it, you and I are in full agreement, Drama Queen. Once we are past the treacherous bridge, I shall shower you in ale myself. And then you gotta clean it up, right? Because you're the maid here? You're the one making those kind of comments all race. Babbage, now that we've come this far, we must not settle for anything less than victory. I know that. Explosive steam turbo boost, go! Here we go! Are we accelerating even faster? This form incorporates a secret engine that used to be the secret engine to be used only in emergencies. Aha, I see. By the way, would it perchance make use of nitro? Just steam! Indubitably. At any rate, let us give it all we have until in the final stretch. Ha ha ha! Races could be so much fun. I believe we've reached a crucial point in this competition. I'm well aware of that, Monk Sanzang. Now's the time to demonstrate my true Shadow Prefect power. Is that clear, Kyogoku, my beloved steed? Then run with all your might. I'll follow you anywhere, Prefect. Oh man, they're leaving me in the dust. What's the deal with that horse anyway? You not driving a chariot anymore? Well, I can worry about that later. Time to kick it up a notch. Bye along. Show them what the next great Dragon King of the West can really do. Leave it to me, Lady Sanzang. I'll run to the ends of the earth if I have to. Now that's what I'm talking about. Keep it up. I expect no less from you, great monk. Come, let's show everyone that we prefects are not to be trifled with. Hi-ho, Kyogoku. The Emperor and the King are out in front, huh? Looks like they may well cross the finish line first. But not if Mahatma has anything to say about it. Time to show everyone my Kumar wheel's ludicrous speed. Ludicrous speed. Hold on, Lady Blavatsky. Can you really achieve such speeds on land? No, I can't. Sorry, I just said that because it sounded good. Aw, no going to plaid for you. What? But that is about how fast I want to go, and it does have a super acceleration feature, so though the G-forces make it a little bit rough. But I'm afraid we don't have enough magical energy to use it. Hahaha, that's where we come in. Indeed, other teams may not have that sort of energy, but it's not a problem for us. With our Thunderdome! Our Thunderdome's true worth lies in its exceptional electricity generation. Now that we're in the heat of the race's home stretch, we can crank it up to 256 times its normal output. Let me handle converting the electricity to magical energy. Don't worry, I just need to invert it to the standard galvanism. I do end up taking a significant amount of damage in the process, so I can make this secret technique very often, but for you, Lady Blavatsky, I would be glad to. As would I, my lady. We will have the Thunderdome run at full capacity. Thanks, guys. I love you both. Okay, then. Whenever you're ready. Indeed. Naturally. Kumano Wheel. Ultra Acceleration. Thanks to my excellent observational skills, I can tell that now is the time to settle this race once and for all. This is our watershed moment. Go! Full throttle! Do not let up on the rudder one bit, mysterious something or other. The car with two saber faces out in front is driven by nothing less than two of my mortal enemies. I see your unwavering dedication to the goal is as strong as ever. Gotta be honest, it kind of freaks me out. But since we've come this far, there's no stopping now. We are how do you pronounce that? Inextricably linked. This shall be our Okehazama. You got it, Nobu. Go, Artorium! Surpass your limits, Demon King of the V6 Heaven. To the skies and beyond. Red Zone! But no flying. Keep going, Pharaoh Legend. By the time it's over, you really will be a legend. Just watch me, Pharaoh Ozymandias, Pharaoh Skandar, Cleopatra, and every other pharaoh. Soon, I'll have attained the sort of glory due to all pharaohs by right of birth with my own hands. Oh no, we're going too fast. The vehicle's practically shaking itself apart. We're going to die. Stay strong. We can't slow down because right now it's like the legend is swinging around a huge weight. So if we stop it too soon, we'll slam up against the windows and die. So if you don't want to die, our only option right now is to go even faster and sling the weight even further. I suppose it does make sense. It worked. Be prepared for anything, as they say. I knew it was worth taking that Sphinxology correspondence course in case we ever had a Sphinx deficiency. Sphinx deficiency? What? They were dead on about being able to convince people with any possible analogy as long as you say it with conviction. Now, go forth, my son. You are beholden to none but the sky. There's nothing and no one that can stop you. No surprise here, folks. Every team is going full throttle. Nobody's giving an inch. Each vehicle is approaching the final part of the race, the bridge spanning the deep ravine at the same time. It all comes down to this. Which team will manage to cross the bridge first? Do it. Oh! Did somebody just blow up the bridge? Getting some lag here, too. What the? What is this? I can't steer. Something has cut down the bridge? Damn it. I can't steer with all this debris. Now's the time to blast off. We're just smacking the ground faster at this angle? Really, Nobu? Well, this is how it ends. We're falling. We're falling! Oh, that's not good. Fall? What was that? The whole bridge just collapsed? You didn't do this, Ishtar? I hope you all enjoyed yourselves, because the fun's over now. You're going to pay dearly for messing up my country. Oh! Avenger of Shinjuku. There's so many things I don't understand right now, but the first thing we need to worry about is that everyone fell to the bottom of that ravine. I'm still picking up the Spirit Orchard readings from everyone, but none of them are moving anymore. I don't know if this is relevant or not, but we also lost the signals from all our nearby relay drones as the bridge went down. So unfortunately, it's a little hard to tell what's going on. We gotta go help them. Agreed. Ishtar, can you help us get to them like you did when we brought them supply... Ishtar? Huh? Oh yeah, of course. I'll send Mana out right away. In the meantime, get all the first aid supplies and stuff ready to go. Okay. Woo! Damn, we were so close. This just became a huge pain in the ass. Okay, so I guess we finished all of the main quests for the Ishtar Cup, and now we're actually moving on to the second half of the event. I guess everything else from here is just farming. It's a high difficulty quest. Yeah, farming and high difficulty quests from what it looks like. Well, I suppose I'll take care of all the farming on my own time. So let's continue with the story before I get too sidetracked. Death, jail, summer, escape. Meave's prison of sin and despair. Of course it'd be Meave. Alright, Prologue. Arrest under the bridge. Fighting an Avenger, so that means we're going to be fighting Hessian Lobo, I suppose. Alright, in that case... Nobu, take you with me because we need something to stop a Avenger. We need a Berserker. Well, that was certainly not pleasant at all. Are you alright, salty mate? You've not been concussed, have you? Of course not. Any driver worth her salt knows to wear a seatbelt at all times. Still, I never expected my seatbelt to tear and then be thrown out from a vehicle. At least, it seems the other teams are in a similar predicament. I feel dizzy, but I'm okay. So Vitch's girl is safe. Thank goodness. I guess my decision to revert to my standard form for better shock absorption pay off. Not for me, it didn't. Getting thrown into this ravine really hasn't done my back any favors. I can tell you that much for certain. How are Kyogoku and Bai Long? They're a bit banged up, but otherwise they seem fine. Thank goodness. Now I wish I'd learned that technique that Ushiwaka Maru told me about. What'd she call it? Reverse ravine drop, I believe? A secret method of descending cliffs on horseback. I believe she used it at Ichino Tani. Is that the one where your horses use falling rubble as footholds to break your own fall? That's awesome. I'm always falling off mountains and clouds and stuff, so I'd love to learn how to do that too. This has to be the bowels of the earth this time, right? I'm afraid not. It seems we're merely falling into the ravine. Here, let me turn on a light so we can see better. Hold it. If we need a light, fluorescent lamps is what we will use. Let's just use both. This isn't really the time to be arguing among ourselves. That ginormous boulder nearly crushed my head. Talk about rocking and rolling. Rocket, crash landing, borked. I feel like I'm on the brink of unlocking some sealed off memories. But nope, can't remember a thing. I hope Lily, the only saber that I ever let get away, is doing well, wherever she is. Ow, ow. I can't believe an incarnation of Horus like me crashed like that. No, wait. I'll just say that the god of the underworld has descended upon the earth. Yes, that sounds good. So, all you spectators looking on, know that this is not my fault. I thought I was going to die. From now on, I may need to ensure that I never cross another bridge without wearing a parachute. Huh, so everyone's alright. Good. I knew my rivals would not die so easily. Unfortunately, our vehicle's not so lucky. I feel responsible. What happened anyway? Does anyone know? No idea. Everyone, look out! Something's coming this way! I believe it may be the very thing that slashed the bridge to pieces. He's got a light on his head. Or where his head should be. It doesn't even look human! What is this beast? I feel as though I may have seen that wolf before, but what is that man wearing on his head? No, it would seem that that is his head. Is that a police siren? I still don't know what's going on here, but it looks like they have a bone to pick with us. Umu, this beast has a lovely coat of fur. However, I once strangled a lion barehanded. I am well accustomed to dealing with beasts. What, are you Hercules now? I warn you now that your magic will not work on me, no matter how fluffy it may be. This creature feels somewhat different from the one I know. His hatred is lifeless. It has form but no substance, almost as though he is nothing more than a machine that uses hatred as energy. And yet, he appears to be more powerful than ever before. What's going on? I thought for a second that Arturia was going to do the same thing she did to Edison last time. Like during the previous summer event. It's like, oh, it's fuzzy. But no, it's a wolf, not a lion. So, you know, you don't get King Arthur's affection. Ah, Hesha Lobo. It's been a while. Alright, Nobu, show me what you got. Ow! That wasn't pleasant. Come on, Nobu, don't let me down. Dude. So just hit Nobu once without killing her. There we go. Time for triple Noble Phantasm. Nobunaga, the rock and roll. Dude! So is that Nobu's stand? Skeletal Star Platinum. And there goes Nobu. Ow. I should have brought Merlin with me. Oh, okay. About to say. About to get smacked by that Noble Phantasm. I guess not, though. I could have beaten that if I had taken some stronger Berserkers with me. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Curses! If only I could have gotten my arms all the way around his neck. There is no neck. Pretty tough, isn't he? Huh? You? Right. Arrest under the bridge. Again. You're Queen Medb. I don't recall meeting such a forgettable character as you. Oh, that's rude. Oh well, the fact that I don't feel like hugging you just goes to show that you're not worthy of my time. You're one to talk. Literally, like, you're one of the most worthless characters that I've ever seen in this whole game. You seem like you might at least know this much. Tell me, what is that thing? Oh, this? This is the very embodiment of what I would consider to be an ultimate attack dog. He's utterly without mercy to anyone who invades my territory. A perfect soldier that I created with a form ideally suited to his role. He's the perfect security system, the trump card that even I can use only once. I call him my deadly on-site groundskeeper. Officer Dog for short. That's his name? Yeah, no. Ow, ow, stop that. Even your little nibbles hurt like hell. Sheesh, I still don't know if something I made myself ended up being so dense about the human language. Oh, don't know how something I made. As I expected, that creature resembles the one that I know in power and form only. That's a security system? Correct, and a very capable one at that. As you can see, he's so powerful that even I can only barely control him. However, the other side of that particular coin is that he up and disappears once he's sprung into action. That's a small price to pay in exchange for rounding up the criminals causing trouble in my land. What was that thing? What was that? Did you just call me a criminal? I, the great Nero Claudius, am prepared to accept being called a tyrant, but I will not stand for being referred to as merely a common criminal. However, if it is a crime to be excessively beautiful, then I must admit that I am indeed guilty as charged. What the hell are you on about? This is my kingdom, the nation of Connacht. You're the ones who have been putting up weird textures left and right without permission. Huh? What do you mean by... Get ready to receive your just desserts. Here's a rope for you, Officer Dog. Oh, it's just to be clear that I don't mean the kind of rope I use to spice things up in the boudoir now and then. Sorry to get you offside for that. No one is excited to get with you, Meave. Except that. You're worthless. Temporary drop in performance. Need time to recover. Good night. My body still won't move right. Okay, all done. Who's a good, hard-working boy? I'll let my Celtic warriors take it from here. Now, you go. I haven't forgotten your meaty treat reward. How do you like Connacht's finest beef? No. Just poof, disappears. What are you going to do with us? Do you want to know? The answer should be obvious. I'm surprised. Should be obvious. I'm surprised you even had to ask. There's a perfect place just for criminals like you, after all. Thank goodness Ishtar brought us to this ravine. Let's hurry, Master. Woo! I hope you're all okay. Look, over there! Alright, I've captured all the criminals and had their weird vehicles impounded. Looks like my work here is done. Another task completed flawlessly as befits the queen of my caliber. Huh? Master, there's no sign of the racers anywhere. The only one here is Meave. And I don't think she's the same Meave we know. Who are you two? I don't recognize either of you. Master, I just know something else. Ishtar was here with us just a moment ago, but now she's nowhere to be found. If we tried to fight Meave now, we'd be at a great disadvantage without Ishtar's help. Please do your best not to provoke her. Just trying a new hiking route today. Just out and about. Going for a hike in a ravine like this, eh? Well, it's not the weirdest hobby ever. Teach their own. Not really my thing, but I certainly approve of an active lifestyle. You also look to be perfectly ordinary humans, so I'll be nice and spare you the usual arrest and interrogation. Still, I should probably make sure of one thing. You are one of my citizens, right? Isn't there something you're supposed to say to me? You rock, Meave! No, you don't. Very good, that settles it. You're definitely my little citizens. Is that a really reliable way to test things like that? By the way, did you see anyone in here? You bet I did. There was a group of hooligans running wild all over the place recently. I'm sure you heard the commotion for yourselves. How dare they go and throw a festival without my permission, and a race at that? Don't they know that I hold the exclusive patent on war vehicles? Anyway, you don't have to worry about them anymore. I've apprehended them all and sent them all away. Exactly the sort of thing you expect from your amazing and amazingly capable queen, am I right? Keep that in mind when paying your taxes this year. Where exactly did you send them? Where else? The detention center at the Connacht Castle for those who pose a threat to our great nation. Once a criminal sets foot there, they'll never see the light of day again. Not until the end of their sentences. It's Connacht's ultimate correctional facility, and it's utterly escape-proof. Meave Penitentiary.